spending 24 hours in a Brussels airport where we paid $140. I'll tell you why I missed the flight at the end of the video. This was a good room. Like I said, we paid $140. Nice king size slash queen size bed, as you could say it. The room is not any different. Basically, just like any typical room in the US. It has a nice bed. The size was good. Phones, lights on all sides of the bed. Nice little lazy boy. A small table so you can eat your dinner there. Also a decent desk for all of you guys who like me, who travel, like to edit your videos, or if you prefer just to relax. Once you turn the TV on, it has your name that says you just checked in, which is pretty fantastic. A decent little view of the airport. Now the bathroom was nice, but one thing I didn't like about the bathroom, I'm used to the US where you have the curtain in the bathroom. If you see in the video right now, it's only got like a half door, which means water can fall out. I wasn't a fan of that. Everything else is regular schmegler, US style. Sink was nice. One thing I did like about the toilet, it has, look, if you look right now, there's a giant button. You just push it and it just flushes like a lot of force. That was pretty impressive. So yeah, just a toilet. I know I'm just being weird. But overall, everything, like I said, is just regular size. Like the US, nothing's different. Here we are is the front of the door. I always encourage you guys to look at your map. As you can tell right there, the map of the hotel. If anything happens, always use your peephole if you're ordering food, takeout. Make sure you know your evacuation plan. That's very, very important. That is a small coat. It's not a small coat, a small closet for a coat, which once again was not too impressive. Once again, everything in Europe, depending on what hotel you stay at, is pretty small. I invite you to use all your amenities, ironing boards. Here they had a nice little coffee machine. You can make your coffee. They have some cups, no plastic cups, just regular cups, and glass right there if you're inviting people into your room. Now here is, I believe, is the safe. So you can basically put anything valuable in there. Since you're traveling international, I urge you to put your passports there. You don't want to lose your passports. If you lose your passports, you're probably not gonna get back into the country. Here I'm showing you guys is the front of the hotel, which was very, very nice. And when we get to the airport, I'm gonna show you guys why I missed my flight. Enjoy. So basically how I ended up missing our flight when we went to Brussels, Belgium, from JFK all the way to Brussels. Basically, the flight was great. The last day, Brussels, obviously, as you know, international flights, you're supposed to be there at least 2 to 3 hours early, right? Which is my fault. I actually got there an hour 50 with the American mistake that I'll be able to just skate through security. So when we got through security, I'm going to insert the video in a little bit here. We checked our bags in, went through like their TSA, they want to check for explosives in your bags, and then we got our stuff. The line for security was outrageous. Now, mind you, as you know, in the US, TSA, generally, we have about, like, depending on what airport you go to, you usually have multiple TSA agents, and that airport was big. Like, if you fly out of LaGuardia, New York, or JFK, you have at least 25 plus TSA officers who are really, really quick at doing it. When I was in Europe, yeah, their sense of urgency, no disrespect to Europeans, it is not there, which means they have to check your passports. And as they're checking the passports, they're going slowly. So for, let's say if you're going to the United States and you're going to like Europe, there's 2 different lines. So basically there's 4 officers for the United States, 4 officers if you're staying in Europe. And the line was super, super long. So I ended up missing my flight just because, in my opinion at least, they had no sense of urgency and they're moving very, very slow. So the next day I ended up getting there 3 hours early just because I was not trying to miss my flight. Just to let anybody know, if you're traveling internationally, please, please, please be at least 2 hours early to the airport. Now let me insert the video and show you how busy it is. And when I mean it's busy, it's pretty busy. And always like, comment, subscribe to the channel Sony Review that we're only growing. I appreciate the support. Ciao.